ODE provides LEAs their Title IV-A allocations in the same ratio as the LEA's prior year Title I-A allocations, as required by ESSA. In order for an LEA to be eligible for Title IV-A funds, it must have been allocated Title I-A funds the prior year, then applied for and been approved for those funds in the current year. Eligible districts may not receive less than $10,000. If the $10,000 threshold cannot be reached for every LEA, then all grants are ratably reduced. LEAs may reserve up to 2% of Title IV-A funds for administrative costs. LEAs that receive an allocation of $30,000 or more must distribute their allocation among 3 focus areas and according to the following proportions. At least 20% of funds for activities to support well-rounded educational opportunities. At least 20% of funds for activities to support safe and healthy students. And a portion of funds for activities to support effective use of technology. No more than 15% of the total available for effective use of technology can be spent on infrastructure, which includes devices, equipment, software applications, platforms, digital instructional resources, and one-time IT purchases. This is true for all districts receiving a Title IV-A allocation. LEAs that receive less than $30,000 must utilize their allocation for at least one of these 3 focus areas. Title IV-A funds can be used to develop and implement programs and activities that support access to a well-rounded education. These funds may be used to provide enriched curriculum and education experiences to all students that promote a diverse selection of content that goes beyond the core, integrates learning across subjects, and prepares students for college careers and community involvement. Additionally, these funds may be used to support the removal of barriers to courses and other educational opportunities. Removal of barriers is central to providing all students the opportunity for a well-rounded education. These activities should be coordinated with other schools and community-based services and programs. These activities can also be conducted in partnership with other public or private entities with a demonstrated record of success. When students are healthy and feel safe and supported, they're more likely to succeed in school. Title IV-A funds can be used to develop, implement, and evaluate comprehensive programs and activities to improve school conditions for student learning. These funds help foster safe, healthy, supportive, and drug-free environments that support academic achievement and promote family involvement in activities or programs. A note about mental health supports and consent. Even though Oregon law allows students ages 14 and above to consent to treatment, parent or guardian consent is required by federal law if Title IV-A funds are being used. If you have any questions about consent, please reach out to ODE. Title IV-A funds may be used to improve the academic achievement, academic growth, and digital literacy of all students. Students can accelerate, amplify, and expand the impact of effective practices that support student learning by increasing equity of access to high-quality learning materials and experts, offering opportunities to rethink when, where, and how students learn, and increasing the capacity of staff to take full advantage of technology-rich learning environments. As a reminder, LEAs may not spend more than 15% of those technology funds to purchase technology infrastructure. This will be covered in the next video in this module on allowable costs. LEAs must prioritize Title IV-A funds to support schools that have the greatest needs, have the highest percentages or numbers of children navigating poverty, are identified for CSI or TSI support, or are identified as a persistently dangerous school under Section 8532. When distributing funds, LEAs should consider how other federal, state, and local funds may be leveraged to support a holistic approach to a well-rounded education. At the local level, consider how other ESEA program funds can be coordinated and support complementary services or programs. For example, LEAs may consider how Title IV-A funds may be used to supplement Oregon's High School Success Initiative, or Measure 98, STEM initiatives, or other state-funded programs, or to be used in conjunction with other federal programs to support specific interventions, activities, or services. Again, LEAs in schools are highly encouraged to partner with local or state organizations, for example, nonprofits, institutions of higher education, museums, and community organizations, to offer programs and services to students to support a holistic approach to a well-rounded education. Now, please return to the module for the next learning activity.